My name is Roundof. I'm a co-founder and the CEO of Tuverl. Before starting electrical engineering at Harvard University, I used to commute to my public high school in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. I was late to school almost every day as a result of an unreliable public transportation system. Inefficient public transport is a hassle that millions of ordinary Africans who live in cities and rural areas experience every single day. This inefficiency is due to the fact that, unlike in the first world, public transportation in African countries is run by millions of small to medium enterprises and individuals whose buses and minibuses operate without any timetables and schedules and with limited government regulation. There are three primary stakeholders in this public transportation industry. There are operators who own public transportation vehicles, drivers who drive said vehicles, and commuters who commute to work and to school every single day. Without any mechanism of telling how many commuters per trip drivers pick up or how many trips per day they make and how much revenue they generate every single day, operators are essentially in the dark about their business. There's a serious poor ticketing problem in the public transportation industry of African countries, and there's a serious culture of embezzlement and mistrust between drivers and operators. Drivers, on the other hand, drive around without any timetables and schedules. They waste a lot of fuel and man hours while trying to randomly find and pick up commuters. This is very inefficient. The real victims of this system are commuters who are late literally to everything. An average commuter loses an hour and a half of their productive time every single day due to inefficient public transportation. We came up with a solution to this problem in Tuverl. Tuverl is a public transportation app that seeks to make public transportation cheaper and more accessible to millions of commuters across African countries by helping public transport operators optimize their routes, reduce operational costs, and increase revenue. We have the Tuverl app that's currently in the Google Play Store. And using the Tuverl app, commuters can book intercity trips. They can book intercity carpool trips. They can live track public transportation and minibuses and pay for all their intercity and intracity trips using mobile money. The goal is to connect commuters with public transportation with much ease. Commuters use the Tuverl app for fleet management, route optimization, digital payments, and e-ticketing. And the goal is to improve the operational efficiency of public transportation operators and basically help them collect more revenue and increase profit margins. We have a B2B business model, and we charge public transport operators a commission for every ticket we sell for them and process for them on the Tuverl application. Public transportation in African countries is a total addressable market of $60 billion and a serviceable obtainable market of $10 billion. We are targeting commuters and operators between the age of 18 to 35 who live in urban areas, own smartphones, and have mobile banking wallets and use social media frequently. And these are people who are very smartphone literate. There are several companies in this space that include Uber, Lyft, Google, Wanderu, MyRunner, and Bolt. The real problem is that 83% of daily commuters use minibuses as the primary means of commuting. And most of these apps basically come across as fancy tools for tourists and foreigners, and they don't really solve the fundamental problem for the average person who lives on less than $5 a day. We're the first app that targets minibuses. We offer intercity carpooling. We feed customer behavior. We strengthen existing businesses, and we're easier to scale because public transportation in African countries is exactly the same from Cape Town in South Africa to Cairo in Egypt. And we can basically scale across the continent with very little changes to our customer acquisition strategy. We launched our application in August of 2020. We currently have 83 operators, and we're hoping to get 10,000 commuters by the end of July 2021. Our core team includes me. I'm Roundof. I studied electrical engineering at Harvard University, and I have my co-founder Tafara, who studied physics at Williams College. And we have Joel Bears, who's a Harvard Law School trained lawyer, who's our current board member and helps us with business development. We have mentors and advisors who bring in a wealth of knowledge and experience that is helping us to propel our company forward. We've won several awards, including the World Bank Pitch Competition before, and most recently, we won $25,000 from the Harvard President's Innovation Challenge in May of 2021. We are hoping to raise a pre-seed round of $150,000 that will help us acquire 12,000 drivers and 300,000 commuters. Public transportation in African countries is a serious problem that has implications on economic growth. We are seeking to make a public good like public transportation actually good for the public. Let's make public transportation smarter together. Thank you.